Phenomenal! Colossal blast! Are you kidding me? Oh, welcome on into episode 5 of the Ripe Rundown as we recap a wild month of July in Banana Land. He is Cowboy Kyle Luigs, the ace of your bananas for the past 6 years. I am Biko, Skalla, your broadcaster. And Kyle, it was a doozy and a heck of a month for the nanners.
Yeah, we got to work on that landing a little bit. You see the bananas in July getting above 500 for the first time since the first game and make it out further west than we ever have been.
Yeah, bananas turned this tour on its head. They were terrific. Let's get on into it with the Banana Ball Brief. Now Drew Gillespie coming on in, only his second inning in Banana Ball. He's got a sweet trick play from Dustin Baber at second. Now Coxie back to Baber, flip to Acuff, 360. Wow now! Minute and 18 seconds. That is your third fastest inning in Banana Ball history until now. Next day, Sean Fluke on the bump. Bloomer taking care of business. This one to Acuff, a trick play, 114. That is the second fastest inning in Banana Ball history for now. A little homage to the king, LeBron James being honored in his hometown as the Party Animals sweep it in Akron and they take the great state of Ohio with it. Cowboy Kyle on the bump. Jackson had a heck of a game against the kids in his former college summer league. Jackson Olsen making a heck of a catch. We got a mic on him.
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh! Jackson trying to get the lead!
Whoa!
He does!
Let's go, baby. All right, I'm getting the third one right here, and I'm going to call it. I'm going to call this next play, and it's going to happen.
Oh, my gosh.
But there's Mr. Luigs. What are you doing out there? What a K!
Gotta get back and create some distance sometimes. Gotta go with the fastball instead of the breaking ball. Luckily, got a swing and miss there.
Thanks to Zach Bro for the magnificent tracking of that pitch. And how about Jackson Olsen? Get yourself a showman of the night, Mr. Jackson. Now Brett Helton is going to give up a tater tot to Michael Deeb in Kannapolis. DR Meadows out there hanging out, nearly caught that little hot potato here.
Hot potato. Ha! Don't end up with the hot potato. And DR almost made the catch. Is that an out if you would have caught that?
No, it's a home run.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a good question, though. Next pitch that Brett Helton throws, Dan Overs to the land of good and plenty. Are you kidding me? Back-to-back homers on back-to-back pitches, separated by an inning. Dustin Baber tried for some late-inning heroics, but we got a guy there. Kamadi Faggart, are you kidding me?
For the first time ever, a fan catches the last out of the game to secure the Bananas a win. And what a cool moment to get to bring him out for our end of the game conclusion and get to do Soul Train with him. What a cool moment.
And we get a little cornhole action for Jackson night 2 in Kannapolis. He's playing with Viro there. Of course, Mr. Olsen took second place on the old ESPN networks in a cornhole opportunity a couple months ago. He's got a base knock for his troubles. He's on second base. Pow! Right in the face.
Right in the kisser. And that's not going to work out good. It's going to take his jaw off. He's going to go straight into surgery at the hospital. But boy, you can't keep that kid from dancing.
No, you can't. You can't keep Alex Ziegler from doing bat tricks either. Kyle, looks like you're failing miserably back there.
I slammed a bat right into my ankle. I kept trying to go for the bit, but it was throbbing.
Okay, here in Durham, we go to showdowns in night 1. Reese Hampton at the dish. That is a nasty changeup from Danny Hosley. He gets a huge K. He's fired up. And after Dan Oberst plunked by his sparring mate Garrett Delano, that gives him second base. One pitch is all Eric Jones Jr. needs. The Tar Heel kid earns the Bananas the Tar Heel state. We go to the top of the 9th inning. All of a sudden, we're in Rancho Cucamonga. We're in California. Oh, Dalton Cornette ties the game with one fell swoop. Unbelievable swing of the lumber. But in showdowns, it is EJ versus Delano once again. And Eric Jones Jr. defeats him once again, a 6-5 win for the Nanners. That ties them with the Party Animals on the tour. How about Kenshi Sugiya?
What does the fox say?
Ding, 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 banga, danga, dong.
D-Mac says see ya.
Feels like D-Mac may send one into the trees here.
I like that call.
That ball deep to left field. It's boom!
Josh Reddick fired up that I called that one. I was pretty excited too. How about Ryan Cox, his 100th trick play of the tour? Good job by you, Kyle, throwing the pitch that made it happen.
Thank you. I have to take all credit for all of that. And I will also take credit for 40 of those trick plays while Ryan Cox was at shortstop.
As you should, Alex Ziegler with the big old bat, all 39 pounds of it, waiting for Jake Lialios to stop dancing so he can get a base knock.
There's nothing Ziggy can't do.
Mr. Mike Vivacis putting the Party Animals on his back. A go-ahead homer in the 9th. It would not be enough. 2-run rally for the Nanners wins that one in Rancho. We go to San Jose, and Bill Leroy says, San Jose, you see you later.
There's Lil Leroy with the leg kick, blasting it over left field. Good to see Billy Leroy back on the home run train.
This is Eric Burns.
Help. It's been a while. It's going, get out. Let's go throwing knuckles, folks.
Burnsy with a duck snort for a second career Bananas hit. Josh Reddick sliding out and right to make a great snag. And that is your Banana Ball brief for the month.
And now let's dive into the stats. First for the Bananas, we're having a lot of the same suspects as before in the tour at the top of the categories. Like we mentioned before, Ryan Cox passing the 100 mark in the trick play category is one of the cooler things that I think that we've yet to see on this tour.
For the party animals side, Brett Helton is the Greek god of MPI. He reigns supreme, as does Dustin Baber in the trick play department, and Jake Skoll and Tanner Thomas tied atop the ribeye leaderboard. It was an absolute doozy of a month of July, Kyle. You guys go 10-3. You enter a few games back of the party animals. Now you are up 5 after sweeping all 6 games in California. Gotta be feeling pretty good.
Yeah, first time out in the West Coast for me, and a lot of the other guys was very good to us. A super cool mark to get above 500 for the first time since West Palm Beach, which is pretty crazy to say, and having a 5-game lead entering the new month is very exciting.
No doubt about that. Let's cruise on into our potassium-packed plays.
Guy the shortstop, 1 for 3 on the day. And he grounds it fair down the third baseline. Diving stop, Jackson Olsen across the diamond, just in time. Sparkling play by Olsen finishes a 5-1 win for the Bananas over the Florida League All-Stars. Drill the left. Michael Deeb, a long way to run. Oh, he's able to track it down. Michael Deeb able to track it down as he crashes into the wall. Michael Vitamin Deeb, a stumbling catch on the warning track. He's done that a handful of times here in California. Just when you think he's not going to track it down, he comes up with a great catch. The Bananas are down to their final out with the incoming rain that is now coming down at a torrential pace. This one lifted deep down the right field line, and it's caught at the wall. Wow! Tanner Thomas makes a game-saving play, and the party animals win a rain-shortened affair 3-2.
A phenomenal catch from Tanner Thomas. He is ranging out there right by the warning track, sticks the glove out there and makes the catch to end the game for the party animals. One of the plays of the year for the boys in black and pink.
On the first pitch slider, now he gets a fastball, pops it right side, breaking in hard, full extension dive, amazing catch by Dylan Brazel. Robs a base hit.
What an unbelievable play from Dylan Brazel out in right field. Comes in and makes a crashing catch. Unbelievable.
A great job, a 2-strike hitting Reese Hampton to right center. Diarmetto's full extension, he caught it. Firing it back to first, double play! Oh, the doctor with a stupendous full extension grab. He'll get 2 outs for the price of 1.
Oh my gosh, the most incredible defensive double play that we have seen all season.
It's just always so much fun to see you guys flashing the leather, and I tell you, Michael Deeb out there, those plays are a lot harder than they look.
Yeah, definitely putting on a clinic out there in left field, and just like we like to say, if the baseball's not good, the product's not going to be good. And really showing those Little League coaches and those Little League players how to do it, turning your shoulder, really running, and then finding the baseball.
And the doctor is not just backflipping out there. That was one of the more magnificent double plays I have seen in my entire life. We have a special segment coming up for you. It is time for Josh's July Jeopardy.
This is Josh's July Jeopardy. Now, here's your host, Josh Talevsky.
Thank you, Yvonne. Welcome into Josh's July Jeopardy. We've got 2 returning Ripe Rundown rivals looking to square off, and let's get into the categories for today. Potent Potables, batters who have homered off of Kyle Luigs, colors that end in LO, what's in Biko's backpack, all responses will start with the letter B, and celebrity banana ball guess. Biko Skalla, you have not given up an earned run on this year's tour. You may select first.
Thank you so much, Mr. Talevsky. I will take Banana Ball celebrity guess for 200, please.
And the answer, this former Celebrity World Series champion tossed 2 innings in July, although Bryson Bloomer boomed one of his balls out of Lone Mart Field. Yes, Biko.
Who is Jake Peavy?
Incorrect.
Who is Jeremy Guthrie?
Correct, Kyle. You are on the board. You may select.
What is Banana Ball guest 600?
This former Banana Ball head coach stroked a single and sprinted across the diamond for several on-field interviews during the trip to California. We won't talk about his at-bat against Sean Fluke. Yes, Biko.
Who is Eric Burns?
That is our head coach. Let's go back to the board. Biko, you may select.
I'll take celebrity Banana Ball guest for 1,000.
This Nippon professional baseball star recorded a trick play and scored a run across 2 games for the Bananas in Rancho Cucamonga. What does the Fox have to say about that? Kyle.
Kenny Sugiya.
Yes, that is correct, Kyle. You have control of the board.
What is Banana Ball? No, I don't need to say that. Give me Banana Ball guest for 400, please.
This World Series champion and Gold Glove Award winner spent part of his second stint as a Banana donning his signature Spider-Man suit while entering the game. Biko.
Who is Josh Reddick?
That is correct. And the final question in the category, fellas?
Yes, please.
Here we go. This 2-time World Series champion impressed all the California girls with his walk-up and walk-off for the Bananas in Sacramento.
Who is Hunter Pence?
That's our 4-time All-Star. Well, Kyle, congratulations, and that is all the time we have for today's Josh's July Jeopardy. I'll send it back to you, Biko and Kyle.
That was an absolute doozy. I'm dying to break into some of those other categories there.
Yeah, I think I have a couple good guesses on who hit home runs off of Kyle Luigs.
Me too.
Not really sure what that was before it, not really sure what it was after it, but very excited to do the rest of it.
Could not agree more. Let's continue on with the Ripe Rundown. We head to one of our favorites. It's Celebration Station. We start off with Mr. Colin Ballister blasting out some Bruce. Great to have our former Major League friend, all 6'5" of him, doing some fun stuff.
Yeah, a little July 3rd action for the Bananas here. Gotta love that song and celebrating our country.
And still in Akron, Mr. Tanner Thomas leading the folks with a little party in the USA, a whole different way to get patriotical.
Yeah, definitely. Got to get going with the boys in the background, and just another great choice in song. We're on fire, 2 for 2.
Yeah, Miley is my girl. Okay, we move on. It was Taylor Swift month, as it's been the year of Taylor here in 2023. It starts out with Mr. Zach Phillips.
And then we're going to go to Malachi Mitchell here for Sparks Fly. I mean, what a great song. Get to do it at home plate with the Sparklers. Just another great addition.
Sparks were literally flying, and how about Vinny DeRubius? Better Than Revenge. He's tapping into his dark side.
Yeah, and I got to say, that's one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs. I feel like it's really slept on.
Yeah, how about Tucker Perry going full Ken doll? I think this is my favorite thing that happened all month.
Yeah, I have not seen Barbie. I have not seen Oppenheimer, but I need to see both of them, especially after Ken.
That you do. They're both amazing. And how about Michael Deeb? He is Hercules, and he would come through with a big knock to walk off the inning after this.
I mean, quite literally. He looks great in a toga, and he loves popping barrels. He is the best man to cast for Hercules.
Yeah, how about Beach Movie? Kyle, you're taking the lead on this.
Yeah, Surf's Up. What a great movie. Great vibes, great dance all the way through.
Hunter Pence, one of our former Major League friends, gets a kiss. That's actually his wife there, fun fact, who was never allowed to kiss him in his uniform during his MLB days. So she was really, truly, absolutely thrilled about that.
So cool to break that barrier down, and so great to have Hunter Pence off. He's going to have the walk-off here, slapping one through the 4-hole there, and the boys are going to celebrate at home, but so cool to have Hunter Pence out with us.
A little page out of Deeb's book as Pence gets a big high five from DeBarrel McBackspin. Now in California, it is Mr. Jason Swan with a little California love. How about Reese Hampton? He is stopping those cans.
Yeah, he's not going to miss a single one all the way to the plate. And then Bryson Bloomer at home with all of his buddies. We're going to cut the lights. It's a little bit of Waka Flocka.
I'm pretty sure that is more celebrating than we have ever done. Heck of a job by Chris Sachi saucing it all together.
Yeah, the month of July was very good to both sides. A lot of runs scored, a lot of celebrating happening. I love Taylor Swift. Personally, it was cool to live out those moments with all the boys.
I do as well. A couple Swifties here on the Ripe Rundown. Okay, we trudge on, and now it is time for a really special segment. Let's check out Banana Land's best.
Currently, they're parenting 8 children.
In all of the crazy things that we have done in 2023, how about creating a little nonprofit, this one close to the hearts of our owners, Emily and Jesse Cole, and it is called Bananas Foster. We are trying to bring families together. We've been highlighting some superheroes in the foster care community, and boy has it been fun to see the smiles on their face and let them get the recognition that they really deserve.
And so cool to go to all these different cities, including being back here in Savannah, and getting to really shine some light on all the superheroes in all those individual communities, and get to just pour out all of our support for such an important topic all over the country.
You can check out bananasfoster.org to get involved, see how you can help out in what is a really alarming thing going on in this country and not talked about a whole lot. Yeah, it's one of the kind of cool things in Banana Land is we have so much goofiness and funny and gags and absolute mayhem that we can kind of stop the game and recognize these superheroes for the superheroes that they are.
Yeah, such heartwarming stuff, and it goes to show that, you know, it really is bigger than baseball, and it's bigger than one individual person here. It really takes an army, and it takes a lot of superheroes in all those individual communities to raise it up and take on these children.
Shout out all the great people doing work in the foster community. We really appreciate you, and we'll continue to shine a light on you. Okay, we're just about done, but before we finish up, it is time! Oh, let's check out the ripe stuff.
And we kick things off with the ripe stuff the only way that I know how, and that's pitchers. They're athletes too. Zach Phillips on the mound. He's gonna go behind the back. He contorts his tukish. He gets it out of the way, and he makes the grab. Sweet chest bump there with Bill Leroy.
His tukish, huh? That is the quickest pitcher in Banana Ball history to record a trick play in his career. Oh! The glove magician continues to dazzle, does not get 2 outs on it. But are you kidding me with the behind-the-back glove flip to the bare hand? He's not even looking where that thing's going. Of course, it's right on the money. Now Coxie's at the dish. And it is the man in second place of the Torrent Trick Plays. How about getting some air and going behind the back, Dustin Baber?
Yeah, whether he's going barehanded or if he's contorting his tukish to get it out of the way to make the catch behind his back. Derek Jinja is the way it goes. And then we're gonna go over to Danny Hosley. He's going to go in between the legs, flip it behind with his glove, barehanded, smooth as silk over to first.
Are you not entertained? And now check out the situation. Bananas leading by a point in Rancho Cucamonga in night 2, and Ryan Cox step on the bag between the legs, his 99th trick play of the tour, and the Bananas take the season series lead on the Party Animals on that play.
Cox is mad. I mean, talk about ending a game in style. There's so much right here. Banana ball awareness to go in between the legs to make the trick play and to end a game like that is just phenomenal.
And all the fellas rightfully fired up. Wait a minute, I thought that was the last one. Oh, Kyle, you're on the mound. What's happening?
I did a little late night work last night while you guys were sleeping. I went into the video room and I just felt like this couldn't be shown, you know? First off, it's a great pitch in, saw off Vava. Ball comes back to me. He's not running down to first. Why not go to a handstand? And I don't care if it wasn't on the bag and if Dan had to move a little bit. I was proud of it and I'm very happy that it made the video.
You should be proud, and we appreciate you looking up to Josh and I in the broadcast booth, questioning if that was going to count, and it did.
I had to make sure. You know, you can never be too sure around here.
Yeah. For pitchers, that is your tour-leading 8th trick play in as many tries. Doing a heck of a job, Cowboy Kyle.
Try and be the rabbit for the dogs to chase and just be the standard to uphold amongst the pitchers.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we're well over time here, but what's new on the Ripe Rundown? Thank you so much for hanging out with us as we went through an absolutely bonkers month of July. Big thank you to Ian Trift, Mr. Chris Sacchi, our Italian rapscallion, Chad Reese, Zach Bro, and Yvonne Trezak, our coordinating producer. Oh my gosh, Josh Trelevsky, how about that Jeopardy?
Yeah, something crazy. I'll never get over it. I don't know what to expect next month.
Can't get it out of my head. For Cowboy Kyle, I am Biko Skalla. Thank you so much. We will see you at the end of August.